Hi, my name is Mandolin Royal, and we're here on a processing day. This is one of the guys that I'm actually going to keep longer. I didn't expect to find him in rooster coop, but I handled each one on the walk over, and he felt really great. He was hiding in the crowd, so to speak, earlier. I'm not sure how he's going to finish, and he's one of the younger ones in that group. Closer to the 18-week mark rather than the 20-week mark. He was the last one to get caught, too. He was sneaky, he was sly, he had a lot of vigor going for him. And I like how he's put together, and I really like how he felt. I didn't weigh him. I'm going to give this guy more time to grow. So that's one that we're keeping. I ran out of storage space in the barn, so he's out there. This guy, he's the one we liked from the review video that I did a couple days ago. This is him up close. His demeanor is really good. We had a nice little conversation when we were walking over here. He also felt really nice. He had a really good keel length. He had really good fleshing down the whole length of it. He's got width. Too early to chill on the chest depth. Comes in later. His feet aren't as pale as they were looking when we were watching him out in the sunlight. They're still pretty light, but there's a blue cast to them. So I ought to be able to improve that through the females that he's paired with. This is another keeper, but he's from the batch before. So he's about a month older. And I'm going to let him keep going too. It looked like he was going to get a little gold, but that dingy color he's got going on is actually from aged blood spatter. So he's been penned by himself. I'm going to see what he thinks about being penned with that guy and the other ones. I'll try a stag pen. They'll let me know if it'll work or not. What do you think, buddy? He still feels really great. Now this next guy, he's older. He hatched back in December and he turned gold on me. He also has solid red earlobes. So that's two big dings against him in terms of breeding towards what the breed standard wants. I liked his foot color, his weight, and his growth leading up to this point. But I've got some better guys that are going to need the space to grow, so we don't need this one anymore. I have his brother as well. He's going to keep going. I do like that one. So over here I've got another guy. He's also from the prior batch. He's gonna stay in this pen. Congratulations, buddy. I really like the width of body that he has, plus his length, plus his fleshing. And the way that he treats these girls. He's been a really good guy about it all. For now, he'll get to stay. This is another guy. He's out of the batch for processing today. I liked him a lot better than the one I had in here. So I swapped him out. Same age, same batch. Like this one better. I didn't notice him right off the bat when he was in the crowd of rooster coop. But when you go through one by one, you can get a little more detailed with the variations from one individual to another. These are the guys that did not get a pass. They're getting along pretty good in here. There was some drama at the fence, but you're gonna have that anytime you change a situation. There was a couple of notes I came away with as I handled each one on the walk over here. The darker the leg color, the shorter the keel bone was. So that was interesting. Another thing was the lighter the foot color, the heavier they were. Now that I see them closer, they're actually fairly consistent in their width. Even the smallest two birds still had pretty good width going on. There is going to be two little ones, and the rest of them ought to dress out pretty nice. Keeping them in a general pen like this is going to keep them calmer. If I caged them up tight, that would also keep them calm. But we still have a lot of setup and stuff to do, so I don't want to pack them in and make them wait. They're also not going to be able to see what we're up to. That helps keep them calmer as well. This guy, he is pretty close to what I'm aiming for. I'd like to see lower chest at an earlier age. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off. And I'd like to see a lot darker foot color on the males. I see it a lot in the girls, but for some reason the boys just always want to come up a lighter shade. His tail still needs to grow in some more, but I like the transition. I like his head. But more importantly, I liked what he felt like. He had good fleshing. I didn't weigh him. We'll do that later. But he's the favorite of the day. You are. Plus your attitude's gonna be pretty chill. You're not too bad. You're coping well. This is the guy that had been penned by himself. He's responding to this situation pretty good. I'm gonna get back to work on getting set up. I'll add a couple more clips onto this video, as well as the final tally of dress weights. These are the guys who get to keep on going. You don't want to run out of good boys. If you call down to one, that's a very dangerous game. You always want to have one in a spare. I like to have two, and then another 2 spares for each of them, just to keep my options open. All right, back to work.